How's everyone doing on this fine Monday morning? Uh, you guys can listen to this before you all go to work. Oh, that's right. Most of you don't work. Anyway, so I just saw the news that none other than Slipknot have fired their DJ. Now, if I don't know if that's not a sign of the economic times we're in right now here in the United States, possibly the whole world's fucked. I don't even know, but I definitely where I live in America and in Georgia, shit's fucked up. Shit's all expensive, and we all know it's getting harder to tour. It's getting harder to fucking pay for gas to put gas in your tour bus or tour van or whatever. Um, and think about it, Slipknot's such a huge band. By the way, I don't like Slipknot, so uh, I'm just gonna say that right there. I've never liked them. Um, but anyway, man. So like the fact that Slipknot had to fire their DJ, that just shows you right there how shit is fucked up right now, man. Because look, this is a band that I remember finding out about them when I was like, I guess I was probably like 9 years old. That's how young I am. When just Slipknot seemed to be popping up, and what's crazy is at the time, like I was into Kiss, and I remember thinking, I like keep in mind, I'm thinking Peter Criss looks cool, and I'm seeing Slipknot on like TV, and I'm like, these guys look like fucking dorks, There's like 20 motherfuckers on stage and shit, and that was always a given. Like I guess like if you're a Slipknot fan, like you know you want to go to the show and see 20 clowns on stage. Kiss only needs four clowns, and they all the guys in Kiss look cool. Even Vinnie Vincent's makeup look cool. Kiss is better. They write better songs. That's a fact, in my opinion. But anyway, so Corey Taylor. I mean, this guy, he's rich. He's rich as fuck. He's been rich since like 1999 or something. Whenever the fuck, Slipknot started like really blowing up and shit, doing their thing, and they've just always had a lot of members. And shit has gotten so expensive that Corey Taylor and Slipknot Incorporated actually sat down and they were like, why are we paying this guy to fucking scratch records on stage? Like we can just play a sample, like literally we can just get like an AI sample or backing track or some shit of whatever the fuck this guy does. I don't know the guy's name. I knew it when I started recording, but I'm not going to look up his name. I believe it's Sid, I think. But, and that's not a joke. I actually think it's like Sid. Sid something. Sid Slipknot. It's probably a stupid fucking name. Isn't that right? Like all the guys in the band, their last name is Slipknot or something like that. Like, hey, we're the Slipknots. People say we Slipknot around, But I just thought it was funny. I mean, like, hey, metalheads, myself included, we've always made fun of Slipknot, and we've always made fun of new metal in general for having like the wacka 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 like record scratching like type of shit. But I never even knew Slipknot did that. Actually, I haven't really, I've only heard like basically the hits. Um, I remember my fucking dad for some reason bought well, he used to scam the Columbia CD house, or the CD club back in the day where you could basically steal 12 CDs for a penny. And my dad, I'd say he kept up with modern rock. Like he'd buy shit like just because people were talking about it, just because it was popular, shit like that, trying to find you know the next big thing or whatever. And I remember he had a Slipknot CD one time, and I remember him playing it like exactly once. And I was like 9 or 10 years old. I thought it sounded like fucking just straight up noise, but at the same time, I was way into Kiss, AC/DC, the Beatles, Led Zeppelin, uh, you know, musical bands with musicality and hooks and shit. And then Slipknot's just kind of like this. It's kind of like having someone fart in your face or something. It's just this aggressive. you know, not in a good way. It's to me at least, you know, like I've never been stuffed in a trash can or anything. I just can't relate to the plight of these guys at all. And your Linkin Parks and your Mudvaynes and what have you. I do have some respect for Limp Bizkit just because uh, Limp Bizkit's funny. There's nothing funny about Slipknot. There's nothing funny about Korn. Nothing funny about POD or any of that fucking shit, you know. But so it turns out this whole time Slipknot's been going around touring with an actual like just record scratcher guy. What the fuck's he doing? Like, how can you even hear him when you've got like four guitar players, two bass players? I mean, this is like the goddamn Grateful Dead. They got three of everything, and you know, it's just fucking retarded, man. And I don't know. I just wanted to do a video making fun of it, man, because I don't know. I just thought it was funny, and I think it's really funny because at this point, you know that Corey Taylor, all he thinks about is money. I mean, that's not a put down. I mean, plenty of my all time favorite artists of all time are basically entirely motivated by money. You know, even the ones who are still technically underground, they're still like they're guys in their 50s who don't want real jobs, which I don't blame you. Who the fuck wants a real fucking job? You know, that's for us. That's for the fans, you know. Fucking if you're an artist, you know, you get to fucking you can live with your parents forever like fucking well, a lot of people don't know this. Ian MacKaye from Minor Threat and Fugazi lived with his mommy well into his 30s, from what I've heard, you know. And look, I like Minor Threat and stuff. But it's just how it is, man. You know, if you got a certain upper middle class to like upper middle class slash lower rich, lower upper class, which sounds retarded, but like if you got that kind of background, you can kind of just fuck off like that, you know. But the rest of us don't really have that luxury, and looks like Slipknot have had to cut some costs. I mean, there's layoffs everywhere. I mean, look, even IBM and Microsoft, Amazon, all these huge companies are laying off people like a motherfucker. So my prediction, I think this Slipknot is going to most likely they're not going to replace their DJ with a human. They're just going to have like some sort of little AI or backing track type thing in the background. Like Corey Taylor was looking at his bottom line. He was like, why the fuck do we need to pay for this guy? Because look, you're not even. They're not just paying for a guy to stand there and DJ. I mean, like if you're on stage with Slipknot, you got to wear the fucking mask. You got to wear some retarded ass fucking costume and fingerless gloves or some stupid shit. Those aren't cheap. You know, like the fingerless gloves that Slipknot's wearing, they're not cheap. Those are like $300 fingerless gloves. So let us know in the comments what you think, man. I thought this was kind of just funny news to talk about, and you know, no offense to the Slipknot fans out there. I mean, to be fair, and I'm not just saying this to be like a PC nice guy. I mean, I know some actual um, like real fucking metalheads, music fans, um, who, you know, that like people around my age or maybe 5 to 10 years older who, you know, started off with shit like Slipknot and then they end up listening to fucking Inverted and Authorized and shit at some point. You know what I mean? I mean, now that's like a one out of a billion fucking case, but it does happen. You know, it does happen. So, just want to get y'all's thoughts on that. Corey Taylor can no longer afford to pay his DJ to DJ on stage at Slipknot concerts under this new the new normal, you know. And I mean, Trump's a cocksucker. It's not just Trump though. This is the culmination of 45 bordering on 50 years of fucking, you know, neoliberalism, man. Most of you, most people fucking don't even know what that is, but it's all bad. Uh, this fucking global world. Hell, really, dudes, what Slipknot should do, they should export this roll to fucking China or Mexico or something, pay some fucking illegal to, you know, do that shit on stage for fucking, you know, 5 cents an hour or something. He won't know the fucking difference, man. And we're all tired of it. And, you know, fuck Israel too. I'm sick of them. So let us know in the comments what you think. And, you know, hey, if you are a Slipknot fan, might I suggest, I don't know, fucking Iron Maiden or something. I don't know. Like, I don't expect you to like, fucking imprecation or something. You know what I mean? But just listen to something else, man. You know, listen, you know, oh, I liked it when I was 13, so it's good. No, it don't work that way, man. It don't work that way. The shit was always fucking trendy, fucking annoying shit.